This is where I can find my subscriber lists, and I currently have 2 lists set up to receive email campaigns. The Campaigns menu is here. There are 2 types of campaigns you can send: regular and autoresponders. I'll start by demonstrating a regular campaign, and I'll show autoresponders a bit later. First, I'll click All Campaigns. The Create New button is how campaigns are started, and I can also set up groups for related email campaigns to make them easier to find. A regular email campaign is a one-time mailer that is sent to all subscribers on a list or on a segment of a list. I'll click Create New, then choose the regular type. Each campaign has 4 setup steps: Details, which is the current step, then Setup, Template, and Confirmation. I'll demonstrate each step one by one. In the Details step, I'll assign the campaign the name Summer Sale. As with all fields in MailWiz, I can click in the field to see a pop-up describing what the field is for. The type is regular, and I'll send this to my purchasers list. If I have segments within this list, I can specify that here. And to add the campaign to a group, I can click here. Now I'll click Save and Next to proceed to the Setup step. Once I start a campaign, as long as I save after each completed step or partial step, I can always return later to finish setting up the campaign. If I click All Campaigns or Regular Campaigns, my campaign is listed here, and I can click its ID or name to pick up where I left off. Back in the Setup step, these fields show the email sender name. These are the defaults from my customer setup, but I could change them. For example, this could be a company name. This could be a customer service @ email. The To Name field has many options. The default is email, which means the subscriber's email address will appear at the top of the email they receive. If I want everyone to see the same text, such as Valued Customer, I can enter that here. Or to make it more personalized, I can use tags. Clicking Available Tags brings up the list of tags I can use. In this example, the first 3 tags are the predefined tags already set up in MailWiz: email, first name, and last name. These 2 were set up when I created my lists. I could also use the name of the list or random or remote content. And I can add more tags, which I'll show a bit later. To use each subscriber's full name, I'll set the To Name field to contain fname space lname, using copy and paste from the tags list. For the subject line, I can enter one line that all subscribers would see. Or I can enter text that includes a tag, such as this one that uses the list name tag. Or I can use random content, which is a nice way to avoid spam filters. If a large number of emails goes out with identical subject lines, those emails are more likely to be identified as spam. But sending out those same emails with a variety of subject lines helps prevent this. I'll copy and paste the random content tag. There are 3 choices of subjects, A, B, and C. I can replace each of these with a separate subject line. I also have access to a large menu of emojis I can use to embellish my subject line. This link toggles the emoji menu on and off. Next, we have several campaign options. Open tracking means that I can view statistics on how many emails from the campaign were opened and how many clicks were made from those emails. Other statistics, such as bounced emails, are tracked automatically. URL tracking means that I'll also be able to see which of the links in my campaign were clicked and how often. For both types of statistics, one set will be generated immediately after the campaign is sent. The second set is generated 24 hours after sending to give subscribers enough time to open, read, and click. Plain text email means that a separate email will be generated, which doesn't include formatting or graphics. This is useful for subscribers whose email clients don't support or don't enable HTML and can only render plain text. Plain text doesn't support links, and plain text emails don't get counted in tracking statistics. Here I can set a maximum number of emails that will go out, in case I'm working with limited systems. If I'm sending a campaign to less than my full subscriber list, I can also randomize the list so that I don't always start at the top of the list. I can view all campaign statistics here in MailWiz, but I can also have statistics sent via email, either to myself or, for example, to a colleague. This is handy for presenting campaign information to someone who doesn't have access to my MailWiz account. Finally, the pre-header of an email is meant to provide a short overview of what the email contains. This text appears in the subscriber's inbox before the email is actually opened, though the text doesn't appear anywhere in the actual email. I can enter something enticing such as "Super Secret Sale for our best customers only." Now we can save and continue to the third step, templates.